Hey everybody, Bo here. Hey, I am excited to share with you this ULTIMEA Poseidon D70 7.1 virtual surround sound system. Our surround system went out on our TV, so I decided to upgrade it, and I think this is a great value and best bang for the buck. So let's get into it. First, I want to show you how well packaged this came. Shipping was pretty quick on it, but it is really packed tight and nicely. Alright, well, here it is unpacked. 6.5-inch subwoofer for your bass. Here are your surround speakers, 2 for the front, 2 for the rear. Very nice quality. The grill goes all the way around, which is nice. And then you can mount. They are color coded for the RCA plugs. This one has red. You're going to receive all your cords. What I love is this remote because it has a lot of great features. We'll get into that later. Get an HDMI cord, an optical cord, your RCA cords for your front and rear. Does have Bluetooth. Here is the center. Has some controls on top, and then on the back are your inputs. 410 watts, good for a large room. That's the reason I got it. I'm gonna put this in a little bit tighter than I normally do. Here's a close-up of the speakers. See how it wraps around there. They're good looking, well made. Logo on top. And then they are color coded on the back, white and red. And then that's for your mounting. And they do give you mounting hardware. Okay, here's a good look at the center channel. You have some controls on top here, and the grill does wrap around, and then your inputs on the back there, and then of course your mounting if you do want to mount it. Okay, one of the things I do love about this system is the remote. It is packed with different options. On top you have your power button. Then these are all your sources, your ARC. You can flip through the sources there. Optical, USB, Bluetooth, and auxiliary. This is for pairing your subwoofer. Now this system comes automatically paired, so you should not have to do that. But if you do, you use that button. And it will do some pausing on sound as far as I could tell. So it does have a pause and play. You have your mute button. This is a LED dimmer which just controls the light, the readout on the soundbar, and you can dim it down if you want. Then you have a lot more controls. You can control your bass, your mid-range, your treble. And then there's some presets: movie, music, voice, sports, game, and night. And then surround if you want to pump it up a little bit. And then this controls the prompt tone if you want to lower the sound or raise the sound of the prompt tone. So packed with a lot of options. Great little remote. It does not come with batteries, so be aware of that. You will need 2 AAAs. Okay, here's a quick look at the app. It's easy to find. You just search ULTIMEA and it'll come up. It has a volume control slider, which is nice. You can turn it off as a power button. You have your source, so you can put it on ARC, which is the HDMI, optical, which I have it on, Bluetooth, auxiliary, that's through your RCAs with a smaller plug, and USB. And then you have your equalizer. It has different settings just like the remote, but then you can do custom to where you can put it to where you want. And then it does have a style button also. Very cool. I love this because I have all my tunes on here. I connect it with Bluetooth, and I can by just using this volume I can play music, shuffle music, and then I can also do all this other stuff with the app. So another feature, this system really shines with music. Alright, I have got this set up. It is really easy to set up. So the center channel is there. I have the right over there and the left over there, and now I'll show you behind me. Okay, right off I'm going to say the best part about this is the rear speakers. You do not have to run wires across. They are wireless with the subwoofer. So I have the subwoofer over here. I have one speaker there and the other over there. This is a temporary setup just for demo purposes. I'm going to put this probably on a different TV. So the first way you can hook it up is through the ARC port on your TV, which is ARC port, with an HDMI cable to the soundbar in the front there. And all you do is just set it to ARC. It went right to it. It worked right away for me. You can also use an optical cable, which is also supplied. You can also use a USB cord. It will plug in that way. And the other way is auxiliary, and that's two RCA plugs that go into the back of your TV on the out, sound out, right and left. They have RCA, and then it'll go to a small plug that plugs in on the back, similar to an earphone jack on the back of the sound bar. Pretty easy, a lot of choices. And I gotta tell you, this sounds great. I will put the mic in the middle of the room, and so you can listen and experience the sound a little bit, but it's not going to sound as good as it does because of the downplaying of the sound into the video. But I can tell you it will make any movie more exciting, and I really, really enjoy it with music. Listening to music on this is phenomenal, and it has the power. You can crank it up, and the speakers do exceptionally well. So let me put on a Dolby sound check, and you can listen to that. The other thing I do want to mention is below 50 is loud, so there's a lot of room for volume on this. So the power is good for a good sized room. That was one of the reasons I bought it, so that it had the wattage. It is 410 watts, so there's a lot of sound to be had. Let's get into it. So as you can see, it does have a lot of sound behind it. I think it is stimulated surround, so be aware of that. But for the price, you cannot beat this for beefing up your home theater system. We use our TV not only as a theater system, but we also use it for tunes. We use YouTube for music videos and Pandora and all kinds of different apps. And we just absolutely love it, and this is phenomenal with music. Now I would love to put on some music so you can hear what that sounds like, but I'm afraid to do that for copyright infringement. But I can tell you, this has a big sound to it. Again, it will turn any TV into a theater-like sound. It's stimulated surround, so it'll turn any program into surround sound. I think it does an exceptional job, and again, I do love it for music. You can crank it up and the speakers do really well. Well worth the money, best bang for the buck. I give it 2 thumbs up. That's it from here. Till next time, this is Bo. See ya!